Introduction to Financial Freedom. Achieving financial freedom is a journey that many aspire to, yet few truly understand the foundational steps required. It involves more than just earning a high income. It's about making informed decisions that protect and grow your wealth over time. This course will illuminate common missteps that can derail your financial progress, offering clear, actionable advice to navigate away from them. Understanding these pitfalls is the first crucial step towards building a resilient financial future. We will explore how seemingly small errors can compound into significant obstacles, preventing you from reaching your monetary goals. By proactively addressing these issues, you can gain control over your finances and set a course for lasting prosperity. This journey begins with awareness and a commitment to smart financial practices. Financial freedom ultimately means having the resources to live life on your own terms without the constant stress of monetary constraints. It provides the flexibility to pursue passions, support loved ones, and handle unexpected challenges without significant hardship. This state is not reserved for the wealthy. It is attainable for anyone willing to learn and apply sound financial principles. Our goal is to empower you with the knowledge to avoid common traps and make choices that align with your long-term aspirations. Embrace this opportunity to transform your financial outlook and secure the independence you deserve. The insights shared here are designed to be practical and immediately applicable to your personal financial situation. Why avoiding money mistakes matters. Avoiding common money mistakes is not merely about saving a few dollars. It's about safeguarding your entire financial future and well-being. Each error, if left unaddressed, can create a ripple effect, leading to increased stress, missed opportunities, and a delayed path to your goals. For instance, unchecked debt can quickly spiral, consuming a significant portion of your income in interest payments alone. Similarly, neglecting savings can leave you vulnerable to unexpected life events, forcing you into further debt. Proactive avoidance of these errors builds a strong foundation, allowing your money to work for you rather than against you. It fosters peace of mind and provides the stability needed to pursue your dreams. This preventative approach is far more effective than trying to recover from financial setbacks. The impact of financial mistakes extends beyond just your bank account. It can affect your relationships, health, and overall quality of life. Constant financial worry is a major source of stress, which can manifest in various physical and emotional issues. By understanding and sidestepping common pitfalls, you empower yourself to make better choices, reducing anxiety and increasing your sense of security. This improved financial health translates into greater freedom and happiness in all aspects of your life. Investing time in learning to avoid these mistakes is an investment in your holistic well-being. It's about creating a life where money is a tool for fulfillment, not a source of constant struggle. Overview of Top 5 Money Mistakes. This course will meticulously break down the top 5 most prevalent money mistakes that individuals often make, hindering their journey to financial independence. We will delve into each error, exploring its implications and, more importantly, providing actionable strategies to overcome it. Our focus will be on practical, real-world solutions that you can implement immediately to improve your financial standing. Understanding these common pitfalls is the cornerstone of building a robust financial plan. By the end of this course, you will possess a clear roadmap for avoiding these traps and making smarter financial decisions. This structured approach ensures you gain comprehensive knowledge and practical skills. Mistake 1. Ignoring your budget. The first and arguably most fundamental money mistake is the failure to create and adhere to a personal budget. Many people view budgeting as a restrictive chore, but it is, in fact, a powerful tool for financial empowerment and clarity. Without a clear understanding of your income and expenses, you are essentially flying blind, making it impossible to make informed spending and saving decisions. This lack of oversight often leads to overspending, unexpected shortfalls, and a constant feeling of financial stress. A budget provides a roadmap for your money, showing you exactly where it goes and where you can make adjustments. It is the cornerstone of all sound financial planning, enabling you to allocate resources effectively and achieve your goals. Ignoring this essential practice is a direct path to financial instability. When you don't budget, it's easy for discretionary spending to creep up, leaving you with less money than you anticipated for savings or debt repayment. This often results in living paycheck to paycheck, regardless of your income level, because your spending consistently matches or exceeds your earnings. Without a budget, you lack the ability to identify areas where you can cut back or optimize your spending, making it difficult to free up funds for important financial goals. It's like trying to bake a cake without a recipe. You might get something, but it's unlikely to be what you intended. A budget gives you control, allowing you to intentionally direct your money towards what truly matters to you. Understanding budgeting basics. Budgeting is simply the process of creating a plan for how you will spend and save your money. It involves tracking your income, listing all your expenses, and then allocating your funds to various categories. The core principle is to ensure that your outflows do not exceed your inflows, ideally leaving a surplus for savings and investments. This process helps you identify where your money is actually going, which can often be surprising. Understanding your spending habits is the first step towards making conscious choices about your financial priorities. It's not about deprivation, but about intentionality and alignment with your goals. A basic budget provides a clear picture of your financial health, much like a map guides a traveler. There are several popular budgeting methods, each with its own approach, but all share the common goal of helping you manage your money effectively. The 50-30-20 rule suggests allocating 50% of your income to needs, 30% to wants, and 20% to savings and debt repayment. The zero-based budget assigns every dollar a job, ensuring no money is left unaccounted for. Envelope budgeting, a more tactile method, involves physically setting aside cash for different spending categories. The key is to find a method that resonates with your lifestyle and that you can consistently stick to. Regardless of the method, the goal remains the same: gain control and make your money work for you. Creating a simple budget. Creating a simple budget doesn't require complex software or advanced accounting skills. It simply requires a commitment to understanding your money flow. Start by listing all your sources of income for a typical month. This includes your salary, any freelance earnings, or other regular inflows. Next, meticulously list all your fixed expenses, such as rent or mortgage payments, loan installments, and insurance premiums. These are costs that generally remain the same each month. Then estimate your variable expenses, which fluctuate, like groceries, utilities, transportation, and entertainment. Be honest and realistic about these figures to ensure your budget is effective. The goal is to capture a true picture of your financial reality, not an idealized one. This foundational step provides the data you need to make informed decisions. Once you have a clear picture of your income and expenses, subtract your total expenses from your total income. If you have a positive number, that's your surplus, which can be allocated to savings, investments, or debt reduction. If the number is negative, you're spending more than you earn, indicating a need to identify areas for cost cutting. Review your variable expenses first, as these are often the easiest to adjust. Look for subscriptions you don't use, dining out habits, or unnecessary purchases. The key is to find a balance where your income comfortably covers your expenses, with room for savings. This iterative process of review and adjustment is crucial for long-term budgeting success. Tracking your spending. Once you've established a budget, the next critical step is consistently tracking your spending to ensure you adhere to your plan. This involves diligently recording every dollar you spend, categorizing it, and comparing it against your budgeted amounts. Many tools can assist with this, from simple spreadsheets and mobile apps to online banking features that automatically categorize transactions. The goal is to gain a granular understanding of where your money is actually going, not just where you think it's going. This real-time feedback loop is essential for identifying areas of overspending and making timely adjustments. Without tracking, even the best budget is merely a theoretical exercise, lacking the practical application needed for success. It's the accountability mechanism that keeps your financial plan on track. Regularly reviewing your spending habits allows you to identify patterns and make informed decisions about your financial behavior. Perhaps you discover you're spending more on dining out than you realized, or that several small, impulse purchases are adding up significantly. This awareness empowers you to consciously adjust your habits, redirecting funds towards your financial goals. Make it a habit to check your spending daily or weekly, ensuring you stay within your allocated limits. This consistent vigilance transforms budgeting from a one-time task into an ongoing, dynamic process that adapts to your life. Effective spending tracking is the bridge between creating a budget and achieving your financial objectives. Benefits of consistent budgeting. Consistent budgeting offers a multitude of benefits that extend far beyond simply knowing where your money goes. It provides a profound sense of control and peace of mind. By regularly monitoring your income and expenses, you gain clarity on your financial situation, allowing you to make proactive rather than reactive decisions. This practice helps you identify and eliminate unnecessary spending, freeing up funds for savings, investments, or debt repayment. It empowers you to align your spending with your values and long-term goals, ensuring your money is working towards the life you envision. The discipline of budgeting cultivates responsible financial habits that serve you well throughout your life. It transforms financial uncertainty into confident decision-making, reducing stress significantly. Furthermore, consistent budgeting is a powerful tool for achieving specific financial milestones, such as saving for a down payment, funding a child's education, or planning for retirement. It provides a clear path to accumulate wealth by ensuring you consistently save a portion of your income. When you budget, you are actively making choices that prioritize your future rather than letting money slip through your fingers. This intentional approach builds financial resilience, preparing you for unexpected expenses and economic shifts. Ultimately, consistent budgeting is not about restriction, it's about liberation, giving you the freedom to pursue your dreams without financial constraints. It is the foundation upon which true financial freedom is built. Mistake 2. High-interest debt trap. The second major money mistake, and one of the most insidious, is accumulating high-interest debt, particularly from credit cards or payday loans. While debt can sometimes be a useful tool for investments or large purchases, high-interest debt acts as a significant drain on your financial resources, making it incredibly difficult to save or invest. The interest rates on these types of debt can be exorbitant, sometimes reaching 20% or even higher, meaning a substantial portion of your monthly payments goes towards interest rather than reducing the principal. This creates a vicious cycle where you feel like you're constantly paying, but never getting ahead. Understanding the true cost of high-interest debt is crucial for avoiding this trap. It can quickly erode your financial stability and future potential. Many people fall into the high-interest debt trap due to unexpected expenses, a lack of emergency savings, or simply living beyond their means. The ease of access to credit cards can make it tempting to spend money you don't have, leading to a build-up of balances that become increasingly difficult to manage. The minimum payments often cover little more than the interest, prolonging the repayment period and significantly increasing the total amount paid over time. This can severely limit your ability to achieve other financial goals, such as buying a home or saving for retirement. Breaking free from this cycle requires discipline, a clear strategy, and a commitment to changing spending habits. It is a critical step towards reclaiming your financial independence. Types of high-interest debt. High-interest debt comes in various forms, each with its own characteristics, but all share the common trait of carrying steep interest rates that can quickly erode your financial health. The most common culprit is credit card debt, which often carries annual percentage rates, APRs, ranging from 15% to over 25%. These rates make it incredibly difficult to pay off balances, especially if you only make minimum payments. Another prevalent type is payday loans, notorious for their extremely high fees and short repayment terms, often equivalent to APRs of 400% or more. These loans are designed to be a quick fix, but often lead to a cycle of reborrowing. Understanding these specific types is crucial for identifying and avoiding them. They represent significant financial hazards that can quickly derail your progress. Beyond credit cards and payday loans, other forms of high-interest debt include certain personal loans, particularly those from lenders specializing in subprime credit, and some types of store credit cards. While store cards might offer initial discounts, their deferred interest clauses and high APRs can quickly negate any savings. Title loans, which use your car as collateral, also fall into this category, carrying substantial risk and high costs. It's important to scrutinize the terms and conditions of any loan or credit product before committing. Always be aware of the APR and any hidden fees, as these are the primary drivers of the high interest burden. Educating yourself on these different types empowers you to make informed decisions and protect your financial well-being. Snowball versus avalanche method. When tackling high-interest debt, two popular and effective strategies are the debt snowball method and the debt avalanche method. Both aim to systematically eliminate debt, but they differ in their approach and psychological impact. The debt snowball method prioritizes paying off your smallest debt first, regardless of its interest rate. Once the smallest debt is paid off, you take the money you were paying on that debt and add it to the payment of the next smallest debt. This creates a snowball effect, building momentum and providing psychological wins as you eliminate debts one by one. It's particularly effective for those who need motivation and quick successes to stay on track. This method focuses on behavioral change and consistent progress. In contrast, the debt avalanche method prioritizes paying off the debt with the highest interest rate first, regardless of the balance. Once that debt is paid off, you move to the next highest interest rate debt. This method is mathematically superior because it minimizes the total amount of interest you pay over time, saving you the most money. While it might take longer to see the first debt completely eliminated, the long-term financial benefits are significant. Choosing between the two depends on your personal financial psychology. If you need motivation, snowball might be better. If you are disciplined and want to save the most money, avalanche is the way to go. Both methods require dedication and a commitment to consistent extra payments. Strategies for debt reduction. Beyond choosing a repayment method, several other strategies can significantly aid in debt reduction. One effective approach is to consolidate your high-interest debts into a single, lower-interest loan. This could involve a personal loan, a balance transfer credit card with a 0% introductory APR, or a home equity loan if you own property. Consolidation can simplify your payments and reduce the total interest paid, making your debt more manageable. However, it's crucial to be disciplined and avoid accumulating new debt on the old accounts. Another strategy is to negotiate with your creditors. Sometimes they may be willing to lower your interest rate or offer a payment plan, especially if you demonstrate a genuine effort to repay. Always explore these options before feeling overwhelmed. Increasing your income and decreasing your expenses are fundamental to accelerating debt reduction. Consider taking on a side hustle, working overtime, or selling unused items to generate extra cash that can be directly applied to your highest priority debts. Simultaneously, aggressively cut back on discretionary spending by reviewing your budget and identifying areas where you can reduce costs. Every extra dollar you put towards your principal reduces the total interest you'll pay and shortens your repayment timeline. Automating your debt payments can also ensure consistency and prevent missed payments, which can incur additional fees and interest. The combination of these strategies creates a powerful attack plan against debt, moving you closer to financial freedom. Avoiding future debt. Once you've worked hard to reduce or eliminate your high-interest debt, the next crucial step is to implement strategies to avoid accumulating it again in the future. This requires a fundamental shift in mindset and spending habits. A primary defense against future debt is maintaining a robust emergency fund, which can cover unexpected expenses without resorting to credit cards. Another key strategy is to live within or below your means, ensuring your spending never exceeds your income. This might involve making conscious choices about your lifestyle and prioritizing needs over wants. Avoiding the temptation of impulse purchases and understanding the difference between genuine necessities and desires are vital for long-term financial health. Proactive planning is your best ally in staying debt-free. Regularly reviewing your budget and financial goals will help you stay accountable and prevent old habits from creeping back. Consider using cash for discretionary spending categories to physically limit your expenditures and make spending more tangible. Be wary of promotional offers for new credit cards, especially those with high interest rates after an introductory period. If you do use credit cards, commit to paying off your full balance every month to avoid interest charges entirely. Building a strong financial foundation means making deliberate choices every day to protect your progress. This continuous vigilance and commitment to responsible spending are the cornerstones of maintaining a debt-free lifestyle. It's about building sustainable habits for lasting financial independence. Mistake 3. No emergency fund. The third critical money mistake is failing to build and maintain an adequate emergency fund. An emergency fund is a dedicated savings account designed to cover unexpected expenses, such as job loss, medical emergencies, or major home repairs, without resorting to debt. Without this financial safety net, any unforeseen event can quickly derail your budget and force you into high-interest debt, undoing all your hard work. Many people underestimate the importance of an emergency fund until they face a crisis, at which point it's often too late. It provides a crucial buffer, offering peace of mind and protecting your financial stability when life throws unexpected curveballs. This fund is not for discretionary spending. It is solely for true emergencies. The absence of an emergency fund leaves you vulnerable and reactive to life's inevitable challenges. Imagine facing a sudden car repair or an unexpected medical bill without readily available cash. Your only options might be credit cards or high-interest loans, plunging you into debt. This creates a cycle of financial stress and limits your ability to pursue long-term goals. An emergency fund acts as your personal insurance policy, allowing you to navigate crises calmly and without compromising your financial future. It's a foundational element of financial security, providing the stability needed to weather storms. Prioritizing its creation is a non-negotiable step towards true financial freedom and resilience. Why an emergency fund is crucial. An emergency fund is not merely a good idea. It is an absolutely crucial component of a robust financial plan, serving as your primary defense against life's unpredictable events. It acts as a buffer, preventing minor setbacks from escalating into major financial crises. Without this fund, a sudden job loss, a medical emergency, or an unexpected car repair can force you to rely on high-interest credit cards or deplete your long-term savings, severely hindering your financial progress. This can lead to a cycle of debt and stress, making it incredibly difficult to get back on track. A well-funded emergency account allows you to navigate these challenges calmly without compromising your financial future. It provides a sense of security that is invaluable. Beyond preventing debt, An emergency fund offers immense psychological benefits, providing peace of mind and reducing financial anxiety. Knowing you have a safety net in place allows you to face life with greater confidence and less stress. It gives you the freedom to make decisions based on your best interests rather than being forced into desperate choices due to financial pressure. For example, if you lose your job, an emergency fund provides the breathing room to find a new one without immediate panic. It empowers you to maintain your financial independence and continue working towards your long-term goals, even when faced with adversity. This fund is truly the foundation of financial resilience and stability. How much to save? Determining the ideal size of your emergency fund is a common question, and while there's no one-size-fits-all answer, a widely recommended guideline is to save 3 to 6 months' worth of essential living expenses. Essential expenses include your rent or mortgage, utilities, groceries, transportation, and insurance. Basically, anything you absolutely need to survive. The exact amount within this range depends on your personal circumstances, such as job security, health, and the number of dependents you have. For instance, if you have a stable job and no dependents, 3 months might suffice. If you're self-employed or have a less predictable income, aiming for 6 months or even more is a prudent choice. This target provides a robust safety net. To calculate your target, first, create a detailed list of your essential monthly expenses. Add these up to get your total essential monthly spending. Then, multiply that figure by 3, 4, 5, or 6, depending on your comfort level and risk assessment. For example, if your essential monthly expenses are $2,500, a 3-month fund would be $7,500, and a 6-month fund would be $15,000. Remember, this fund is separate from your other savings goals, such as a down payment or retirement. It's dedicated solely to emergencies. Start small if necessary, but consistently contribute until you reach your target. Having a clear goal makes the saving process much more manageable and motivating. This disciplined approach ensures you are adequately prepared for any unforeseen events. Building your emergency fund. Building an emergency fund requires discipline and consistency, but it's a highly achievable goal with the right approach. Start by setting a specific savings goal based on your calculated essential expenses. Treat contributions to your emergency fund as a non-negotiable expense in your budget, just like rent or utilities. Automate your savings by setting up regular transfers from your checking account to a separate savings account immediately after you get paid. Even small, consistent contributions add up significantly over time. Consider finding extra money by cutting discretionary expenses, selling unused items, or taking on a temporary side hustle. Every dollar saved brings you closer to your safety net. This proactive approach ensures steady progress towards your goal. Prioritize building your emergency fund before focusing on other long-term savings goals, especially if you have high-interest debt. While paying down debt is important, having a foundational emergency fund prevents you from incurring new debt when unexpected events occur. Once your emergency fund is fully funded, you can then shift your focus to more aggressive debt repayment or investment strategies. Remember, this fund is for emergencies only, so resist the temptation to dip into it for non-essential purchases. The journey to a fully funded emergency fund is a marathon, not a sprint, but the security and peace of mind it provides are well worth the effort. Stay committed and celebrate your progress along the way. Where to keep your emergency fund? The location where you store your emergency fund is almost as important as the act of saving it. The primary criteria for an emergency fund account are safety, liquidity, and accessibility. You need to be able to access the funds quickly and easily when a true emergency arises, without penalties or significant delays. Therefore, it should not be invested in volatile assets like stocks or cryptocurrency, where its value could fluctuate dramatically. The goal is preservation of capital, not growth. A high-yield savings account, HYSA, is often the ideal choice, offering a slightly better interest rate than traditional savings accounts, while still providing immediate access to your money. These accounts are typically FDIC insured, ensuring your funds are protected. Avoid keeping your emergency fund in your primary checking account, as it can be too tempting to spend on non-emergencies and makes it harder to track. Similarly, avoid tying it up in certificates of deposit, CDs, that have early withdrawal penalties, or in investment accounts that carry market risk. The slight increase in potential returns from riskier investments is not worth the potential loss of principal or delayed access when you need it most. The best place for your emergency fund is a separate, easily accessible and insured account that is distinct from your everyday spending and long-term investments. This separation helps reinforce its purpose and keeps it safe until it's truly needed. Prioritize security and accessibility above all else for this crucial fund. Mistake 4. Delaying retirement savings. The fourth significant money mistake is delaying contributions to your retirement savings. Many people, especially younger individuals, believe they have plenty of time to start saving for retirement. But this procrastination is one of the most costly errors you can make. The power of compound interest, where your earnings generate their own earnings, works most effectively over long periods. Every year you delay, you lose out on years of potential growth, making it significantly harder to catch up later. Starting early, even with small amounts, can lead to a surprisingly large nest egg due to this compounding effect. The future value of your money is heavily dependent on the time it has to grow. This delay is a direct attack on your future financial security. The consequences of delaying retirement savings are severe. You'll either need to save a much larger amount later in life, work longer than desired, or settle for a significantly reduced quality of life in retirement. For example, a 25-year-old saving $200 a month could accumulate far more by age 65 than a 35-year-old saving $400 a month, purely due to the extra decade of compounding. This illustrates the immense value of time in investing. Don't let the immediate demands of life overshadow the critical importance of planning for your long-term future. Prioritize setting up and consistently contributing to your retirement accounts as early as possible. This is an investment in your future self and your peace of mind during your golden years. The power of compound interest. Compound interest is often referred to as the eighth wonder of the world, for good reason. It is the engine that drives long-term wealth accumulation. It means earning interest not only on your initial principal, but also on the accumulated interest from previous periods. This creates an exponential growth effect where your money starts to make money on its money, accelerating your returns over time. The longer your money is invested, the more powerful compounding becomes, as the base on which interest is calculated continuously grows. This phenomenon is why starting early with retirement savings is so incredibly impactful, even with modest contributions. Understanding and harnessing compound interest is fundamental to achieving significant financial growth. It truly transforms small sums into substantial wealth over decades. To illustrate, consider two individuals. One starts saving $100 per month at age 25, and another starts saving $200 per month at age 35, both earning an average annual return of 7%. By age 65, the person who started at 25 will likely have significantly more money, despite contributing less overall, because their money had an extra 10 years to compound. This example vividly demonstrates that time in the market is often more important than the amount initially invested. Don't underestimate the long-term impact of even small, consistent contributions when compound interest is at play. It's a passive, yet incredibly effective way to grow your wealth, requiring only patience and consistent investment. Embrace this financial superpower to secure your future. Retirement account options. Understanding the various types of retirement accounts available is crucial for making informed decisions about where to save your money. Two of the most common and powerful options are the 401k and the individual retirement account, IRA. A 401k is typically offered through an employer, allowing you to contribute a portion of your paycheck pre-tax, reducing your taxable income in the present. Many employers also offer a matching contribution, which is essentially free money and a powerful incentive to participate. Funds grow tax-deferred until retirement. It's a fantastic way to save, especially if your employer offers a match, as it significantly boosts your savings. Always contribute at least enough to get the full employer match. Individual retirement accounts, IRAs, are personal retirement accounts that you can open independently, regardless of whether you have an employer-sponsored plan. There are two main types: traditional IRAs and Roth IRAs. Traditional IRA contributions are often tax-deductible in the year they are made, and earnings grow tax-deferred until withdrawal in retirement. Roth IRA contributions are made with after-tax money, meaning you don't get an upfront tax deduction, but qualified withdrawals in retirement are entirely tax-free. The choice between a traditional and Roth IRA often depends on your current income level and your expected tax bracket in retirement. Both offer excellent tax advantages and flexibility for long-term savings. Diversifying your retirement accounts can also be a smart strategy. Starting early and consistently. The most powerful strategy for successful retirement saving is to start as early as possible and contribute consistently. Even if you can only afford to save a small amount initially, the benefit of time and compound interest will make a significant difference over decades. Don't wait until you earn more or feel financially secure. The cost of delay far outweighs the benefit of waiting. Make saving for retirement a non-negotiable line item in your budget, just like any other essential expense. Automate your contributions to your 401k or IRA so that money is transferred before you even have a chance to spend it. This set-it-and-forget-it approach ensures consistent progress without requiring constant effort. Consistency is the true magic ingredient for long-term wealth building. As your income grows, make it a habit to increase your retirement contributions gradually. Many financial experts recommend increasing your contribution rate by 1% each year, or whenever you receive a raise. This incremental approach makes it easier to adjust to the higher savings rate without feeling a significant pinch in your take-home pay. Aim to eventually reach a contribution rate of 10 to 15% or more of your income, including any employer match. Remember that every dollar saved today has more time to grow than a dollar saved tomorrow. Your future self will thank you for the discipline and foresight you exercise now. Prioritize this crucial step to ensure a comfortable and financially secure retirement. Mistake 5. Ignoring financial literacy. The fifth and often overlooked money mistake is the failure to invest in your own financial education and literacy. Many people rely on intuition or outdated advice rather than actively seeking to understand personal finance principles. Financial literacy is not just about knowing how to balance a checkbook. It encompasses understanding budgeting, debt management, investing, taxes, and insurance. Without this knowledge, you are susceptible to making poor decisions, falling for scams, or simply missing out on opportunities to grow your wealth. The financial landscape is constantly evolving, and staying informed is crucial for navigating its complexities effectively. Ignoring this aspect leaves you vulnerable and disempowered in managing your own money. It's an investment in yourself that pays dividends for a lifetime. Investing in financial education empowers you to take control of your money, make informed choices, and build a secure future. It allows you to critically evaluate financial products, understand risk, and develop strategies tailored to your unique goals. Resources for financial literacy are abundant, including books, reputable websites, online courses, and financial advisors. Make it a continuous learning process, dedicating time each week or month to expand your knowledge. The more you understand about money, the more confident and capable you become in managing it. This proactive approach to learning is the ultimate defense against financial mistakes and the key to unlocking true financial freedom. Your financial success is directly linked to your commitment to lifelong learning in this critical area. Continuous learning and resources. Financial literacy is not a one-time achievement, but a continuous journey of learning and adaptation. The financial world is dynamic with new products, regulations, and economic trends emerging constantly. To stay ahead and make the best decisions, commit to ongoing education. Regularly read reputable financial news sources, blogs, and books from experts in the field. Listen to financial podcasts and watch educational videos that break down complex topics into understandable concepts. Many free resources are available that can significantly enhance your understanding without requiring a large investment. Make learning about money a regular part of your routine, perhaps dedicating a few hours each month to it. This consistent effort will pay immense dividends over your lifetime. Beyond general knowledge, consider delving into specific areas of personal finance that are most relevant to your current stage of life or future goals. For example, if you're planning to buy a home, research mortgages and real estate investing. If you're nearing retirement, focus on estate planning and withdrawal strategies. Utilize online courses, webinars, and workshops offered by financial institutions or educational platforms. Engage with communities of like-minded individuals to share insights and learn from others' experiences. The more you learn, the more confident and capable you will become in managing your money, making it a powerful tool for achieving your dreams. Continuous learning is the bedrock of sustained financial success and freedom. Seeking professional advice. While self-education is incredibly valuable, there are times when seeking professional financial advice is not just beneficial, but essential. A qualified financial advisor can provide personalized guidance tailored to your unique situation, helping you navigate complex financial decisions, optimize your investments, and plan for major life events. They can offer an objective perspective, identify blind spots, and help you create a comprehensive financial plan that aligns with your goals. This is particularly true for complex situations like estate planning, tax optimization, or managing significant wealth. Don't hesitate to consult an expert when you feel overwhelmed or need specialized knowledge. Their expertise can save you time, money, and stress in the long run. When choosing a financial advisor, look for a certified financial planner, CFP, or a fiduciary, meaning they are legally obligated to act in your best interest. Interview several advisors to find one whose approach and fees align with your needs. Understand their compensation structure, whether it's fee-only, commission-based, or a hybrid, to ensure transparency. A good advisor will educate you, empower you to make informed decisions, and help you stay on track with your financial goals. They are not there to take over your finances, but to guide and support you. Think of them as a coach who helps you execute your financial game plan effectively. This partnership can significantly accelerate your journey to financial freedom and confidence. Conclusion: your path to freedom. You have now explored the top 5 money mistakes that commonly hinder financial progress: neglecting budgeting, accumulating high-interest debt, lacking an emergency fund, delaying retirement savings, and ignoring financial literacy. By understanding these pitfalls and committing to the strategies discussed, you are well equipped to avoid them and build a solid financial foundation. Remember, financial freedom is not a destination, but an ongoing journey that requires continuous effort, discipline, and education. Each positive financial habit you cultivate brings you closer to your goals. The power to transform your financial future lies squarely in your hands, starting with the choices you make today. Embrace this knowledge and apply it consistently to see remarkable results. Your path to financial freedom is unique, but the core principles remain universal. Start by creating a realistic budget, aggressively tackle high-interest debt, build a robust emergency fund, begin saving for retirement early and consistently, and commit to lifelong financial learning. These 5 pillars will support you through life's challenges and opportunities, allowing you to live with greater security, choice, and peace of mind. Celebrate your small victories along the way, stay persistent, and don't be afraid to seek professional guidance when needed. The journey may have its ups and downs, but with the right knowledge and commitment, a future of financial independence is well within your reach. Take action today to secure the financial freedom you deserve.